Wow, we are back. I cannot believe it. What are you saying, everyone tuning in? Oh my days, we are back. We are back here playing Pokemon White 2. And also guys, yeah, whoever is tuning in who's playing Pokemon Black 2, I cannot believe this. We are back. We are back. I can't believe this. Playing this awesome game. You know the ones there. Anyway, what's up, peoples? Back again for another video. It's SGzEnt. And welcome back for more Pokemon White 2. Oh my days, we're back. I can't believe it. Anyway, I cannot stress this enough, man. It's been a long time. You know the ones there. It's been a long time, and fam, we're back. And guys, as you can see here, it's winter in game, but it's summer whole way I am, you know, like that. But guys, if you look at the winter snow in game, especially at night with it coming down and the patches in the city floor, it is absolutely sick here what the developers have done here to this game. Now, since it's winter, as you can see right there, guys, brilliant from the developers. Gillianka definitely needs a really warm jacket and neck scarf that can cover the neck right there, as you can see, and gloves right now, you know, like that. But big ups here to the developers, you know what it is. Now fam, I'm going to show you something before we move on. We got a lot to do, you know, like that. I'm going to show you guys here the good old gym badge case, or let's say the gym case, no, like that. Now guys, in Generation 5, the badges are shown in a separate screen here from the trainer card, as we just saw right there. And also guys, in Pokemon Black and White, the badges can be polished with the stylus, and the picture of the corresponding gym leader will light up as the badges become more shiny. And you know what I mean, I actually remember that, you know, the ones I remember that, like when you become dirty, you can actually you know, kind of polish it, you know, like that. And also it becomes much more cleaner as you polish it with the stylus. But guys, in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, the badges can no longer be polished with the stylus. Oh my days. But guys, look at that. We got cheering. Also guys, Roxie right there, guys, as you can see, showing the badges, in the gym badge case, showing us what we have achieved, you know, like that. So today, after the Mandem, the Dom Pegna and Gillianka celebrated getting the toxic badge, we're going to the last of the place of interest in Verback City, which is the Pokéstar Studios blood. And guys, that is on our right. As you can see right there, guys, that the way is now open for us to enter blood, you know, like that. So let's do this. But guys, before we do that, I want to do something here with the Mandem right here. As you can see, the Mandem is here, and guys, you can see that from the last session that I've changed my team up to scratch of, you know, just to bring up some of the Mandem for now, guys, you know, as you can see right there. And also I have brought the Mandem, which is Venipede right there, guys. Now so I'm going to give Venipede, right, you know, a move that we got here from Roxie, you know, like that. And also guys, the move is called Venoshock right there, as you can see. So I'm going to give it to Venipede. And the reason why I am doing this here is because it is sick here what the team and I kind of figured out as we were thinking about what kind of moves we can give to, you know, to give like this Pokemon, is that let me just boot it up right now, guys. Now, don't forget, guys, that Venipede's ability Poison Point, it is gonna be a wavy team, because anyone that does a physical move on Venipede is going to be poisoned. So, and this will work with Venoshock, isn't it? Because Venoshock power is doubled when the opponent is poisoned, you know, like that. So brilliant stuff. So I'm gonna do that right now, guys. Now, I'm gonna give Venoshock here to Venipede right there. Now, so I'm going to okay, let's see what we can do. Now guys, if we got defense, curl, roll out, poison sting, and pursuit, fam. Okay, do you know what I'm gonna do? Because okay, look, poison sting, right, got 15 in terms of power, right? But guys, if you go to Venoshock has 65, and also and it's also a poison type move, right? So because it's powerful, I'm going to go for poison sting right there. And there we go, guys. Poison sting is replaced for Venoshock right there, guys. As you can see, so Venipede have learned here the move that we just got from Roxie. As we defeated her, we smoked her, we cooked her, hold that Roxie, you know, like that in the last session. And here we go, guys, man. The mandem, you know, Venipede has got, you know, like that, has got you know, Venoshock right there. And also, guys, there was something that I want to show you anyway, because obviously now this does not ruin the function of the move, but in the generation 5 Pokemon games like Pokemon Black, White, Black 2 and White 2, the TM94 Rock Smash, as you can see right there, the icon, look at that, it appears as a rock type TM, you know, like that, despite the fact that this move is a fighting type. It's booky, you know. Anyway, guys, just a little useless info if you're interested in those type of things. Just found out when I was researching, you know. Peak. And also, guys, brilliant stuff. And also, another thing that I'm going to show you is that here, between the last session and this session, I've also changed, you know, the battle style here from set back to shift. Brilliant stuff right there. Anyway, guys, let me catch the Pokemon Center real quick. Now, guys, I have already healed the Mandem and the dumb Pigna at the Pokemon Center. So, to nos joy, arrivederci, gracias, nos vemos pronto, gracias. So, guys, we're gonna go here to the right here of the Pokemon Center, right here, guys. Notice it is this globe right here, guys. And also, guys, it's called the Geonet right there, guys, as you can see. Also, guys, here, this displays your location and the location of players that the player has communicated over the DS wireless communication and the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection right there, guys. This feature is unlocked as soon as we have gained access to the C gear. I'm gonna go here to register right there, guys. And also, guys, here, I have researched this, you know, as the team was researching, and what the developers here done here is actually quite sick. It's just incredible. You know, because the thing about it is that this function it gives you this bunch of list of locations of where you may be all over the world. And then my man, I'm like, hold on, Afghanistan? Like, nah, less of that. I mean, I wonder, surely at the time of Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, this game wasn't released in Afghanistan, right? Fam. Anyway, guys, but look at the list of countries they've added in this game, including the countries Pokemon games that are most likely not to be released. As I said about Afghanistan. Oh, slap. Oh my days. Unbelievable. But guys, the one I'm going to choose here is United Kingdom right there, guys. As you can see, yes, UK, that is where the team of Utu Studios is located. Now, so guys, obviously, and the precise spot that I also want, guys, here is London. Not London in Ohio, it's Greater London right there, guys. But there's something that got me kind of thinking. So guys, anytime you're doing multiplayer, in your case, not in my case, right, obviously the globe will be filled up. Now here's a warning, right? If you want medals, right, set this to any location besides your home city or your hometown. Trust me, fam, just trust me, fam, it will make more sense here later on down the road. Oh boy. So look at this place. Look at the world go round. Ooh, okay, Spain, France, Germany, Italy, a bit of Poland, Norway. Oh, slap. There's a bit of probably Holland around there. He has blood, and I also miss Portugal is next to Spain. Belgium is under Netherlands, and Sweden and Norway are next to each other, and some parts of Russia is part of Europe. Anyway, fam. Now guys, let me cut back here to where the medals are. Here is Mr. Medal right there, guys, as you can see. And also guys, yeah, as we all know that a medal is earned here from each of the several achievements in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Obviously we knew about that, guys, but medals are given here to by my man Mr. Medal in any Pokemon Center when talking to him after meeting their requirements, and are stored it in the medal box. Now guys, this is why I'm mentioning all of this. It's because that, guys, there is 255 medals. 255 medals. 255. No, fam, let that sink, you know. Let that sink, you know. Like 255 medals in all, alongside it with hint medals. Now guys, this is actually divided in say 5 categories. You know, but it's 7 are special medals, 98 guys are adventures medals, 56 are actually battle medals, and also 75 medals are entertainment medals, and also guys, the last one is 19 challenge medals, you know, like that. Now guys, this is the reason why I'm telling you this is, yes, to see how massive the medal rally is, but it is this, right? Now guys, if you're interested of showing off your medals, then go here to your trainer card. And also guys, you click here on the little blue circle on the right hand side of your card, you're on your picture over there. And also guys, yeah, it shows us here how many medals you have in the medal rally. And here I can see that I have 12 medals received. And also guys, if you see in the bottom, it says that I have no favorite medal. You know, like that. Now guys, to be able here to register this, you have to go here to the medal box. So guys, yeah, you can go here to the medal box right here. Now, so when you go there, right, let me scroll all the way here to the front, right? Now guys, yeah, I'm going to choose the first one, which is called the first step. The reason why is because of due to, you know, Gillian's potential to have the traits of Gilbert, you know, like that. And also guys, there is a little box here right at the next of the name, you know, on next to the golden medal, guys. We see first step, but right on the right hand side of it, guys, you see a little box right there, guys. Yeah, so guys, if you tick it, there we go, guys. Look, it says that registering your favorite medal, it will also be showing it to other players, you know, like that. And also guys, yeah, if you want to remove it, fair enough, all I have to do is just untick it right there, you know, like that. But guys, yeah, I'm going here to register it right there. And also guys, yeah, if you go here back here to the trainer card, and over here, and then you go back here to the circle bit right there. There we go, guys. As you can see, you're right there. Look at that. It shows you the medal, your favorite medal, first step, and also when obviously you have received it. So that way, guys, you know, it will display it, yeah, for everyone to see online. So guys, this is definitely sick here for if you have, you know, as I said, if you're interested of showing your medals here to the man them online, you know, like that. And also guys, since I'm next to my man Mr. Medal, let's check if there's anything here from him, because he's still to be standing here in the Pokemon Center, so there's definitely something that I might have not collected. And let's see. Gillianka, I've been waiting for you. You're doing terrific. Here's a new medal. Yes, blood. There you go, guys. We got the heavy walker medal right there, guys. As you can see, Brilliant Starving says that well aim to receive 50 medals. Good luck. Sick stuff right there. Now, so guys, just for a little hint here and tip here from the PokéMart is that not every time you win a gym badge, the clock will update its items, you know, like that. So keep in mind, you guys, here as you go through this new Unova. Anyway, let's go. Now, guys, here we go. Now we get to go here to the last place of interest, Pokéstar Studios, which is on our right there, guys. As you can see, let's go. And also guys, here on the sign right there, it says that Pokéstar Studios ahead, bringing a new golden age of cinema. Now guys, Pokéstar Studios, guys, it was created to justify expanding the range here of visual environments in the games. It's named in Japanese, Korean and the European languages. Pokewood is based here on the name Hollywood, you know the ones there. This might be also be references to how different countries add the suffix wood to a local name or phrase in order to produce here, you know, some kind of like an informal metonymy of that country's film industry. Like for examples, man, that would include like Bollywood in Mumbai, India, Wakaliwood in Uganda, and Hollywood or Hollywood in Korea. The film directors in the movies from Pokéstar Studios are all named after real life Hollywood directors, you know, like that. Cindy PokéMart, credited here as directors in the movies, is a reference to Hollywood icon Cindy Lumet. Likewise, John Pokéstar and David Pokéstar pay homage to John Carpenter and David Lynch respectively. Now guys, we're entering into the gate of Pokéstar Studios, and the guy says, welcome, pass through the gate and you arrive at Pokéstar Studios, blood, you know them way there. Now guys, speaking here of the Pokéstar Studios, oh my days fam, and also guys, speaking of music production, singing, performance, dancing, touring, rehearsing in the last session, now we're entering into another passion of mine, which is script writing, producing, directing, animation, 3D modeling and 3D animation, voice acting, and guys, can you imagine short films? Because me, I don't do music videos, I do short films, you know them way there. Anyways, look, man just turned off here the bulletin boards here off this gate to the studios. Yeah, anyway, let's talk to the clown right here. Pokéstar Studios, this is the place where you can experience different lives. Okay, now guys, the thing all we need here to realize is that we have to make sure that we're not indulge ourselves into something like this. You know, we have to be very careful because we have to remember that money in film doesn't make us happy or complete us or make us full, you know, like that. It doesn't satisfy our heart, you know them ones there. But guys, if you deep it, right, money is not the problem. It is us that's using it. That is the problem. And what comes out of us when it comes to money and fame. It is vanity of vanities, not like that. So guys, don't forget guys that for the love of money is the root of all evil. Anyway, let's go. Oh wait, there's probably nothing here. Yeah, nothing there. Anyway, let's go. Okay. I see. That kid sounds promising. Indeed, and that kid should be here any moment. Huh? Oh, and look who should appear. Welcome to Pokéstar Studios. Hey Gilyanka, we'll be waiting for you. This is our boss, Mr. Studio. Those are guys here in Japanese guy is called Mr. Wood. Bonjour, hello, I'm Studio, charmed I'm sure. So you must be Gilyanka, we were just talking about you. I like to explain Pokéstar Studios, but I need a little time to prepare. I'm so sorry, darling. Could you wait an easy moment? In the meantime, I'll show you around Pokéstar Studios. Oh, that would be marvelous. Movies, they are amazing. Pokéstar Studios inspires us and moves people all over the world. Mr. Dio is right, therefore touching pavement, you know, like that. Let me tell you man something for free. It's a beautiful thing to admire others, to be inspired by their skill, their wisdom, or the impact they have on our lives. Some people guide us like mentors, like role models, or other people here teaches us through the way they live. That's the beauty of it. But admiration should never become your idolization. Because true respect doesn't mean losing yourself in someone else's shadow. It means learning from them, growing from their example, and becoming the best version of who you were meant to be. When we put someone on a pedestal, we forget they're human, just like us. And that blinds us of something truly bigger than life. But true about what Mr. Studio just said right there, guys, that actually, it's always good to have things to inspire us, you know, like that. You can make sure Gilyanka experience as many charms. Well then, I absolutely must be off and start my preparations. I will see you in a minute. That's my boss for you. What graceful footwork. Well then, Gillianka, come with me. Okay, wow. Whoa. Oh, smack. This place looks gigantic. First, let me tell you briefly what Pokéstar Studios is all about. Pokéstar Studios was built for making films. It's a movie metropolis. Many films are made and released right here. Yeah, this place is gigantic, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely gigantic. Sick stuff, you know, like that. This is the theater. Of course, this is where the films are shown. Movie fans from all over are also gathered here. How about we have a look inside? Sure, let's go. Here we are, this is the reception area. Nice. Oh, slap, is that Pop Roxie? What the? Fam, you were here all along. Oh, if it's the Scouts himself, thanks to I've made my movie debut. No. I thought that you were the top scout. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And who would that be? And she says, I'm Gillianka. And the scout says, I witnessed this trainer challenging your daughter. It struck me here was someone with real potential. A fresh discovery for Pokéstar Studios. You beat Roxie, I see. You must be a pretty good trainer. Yes, of course Gillianka defeated Roxie, but fam, Gillianka will be cool to be a versatile actor. But it is a profession, not a career, where it takes over her life to the point that everything she thinks is her career and nothing else. And that becomes her ego, pride and idol. But don't forget fam, like I said fam, everything we see on this earth doesn't make us happy. It doesn't fill our heart in the end, like fame or achievements for an example. Or fam, money, which is meant to be for resources, not something that should take over your heart like an idol, you know, like that. Are you thinking about making a Pokéstar Studio debut too? Then I should insist you watch my movie in order to gain acting tips from a professional such as myself. Whoa, my man, say less. Pop Roxie thinks that he's a sick actor. What? Do you know what? You should get licks for that. If my eye burns because of your movie is a disaster, fam. Pop Roxie, you're gonna get it, you know, like that. I tell you fam, rotted. Man said that's a good idea. Oh my days. Oh my days. No man, you are meant to be a scout. Awesome, let's go. No, scout, no, scout. Pop Roxie. Pop Roxie. If anyhow fam, you know, like that. Anyway, so the receptionist says that welcome to the Pokéstar Studios Theater. This is the reception counter. This is where you choose the movie you want to watch. There are 8 screens in the theater here in the Pokéstar Studios. Pretty impressive, huh? Now, it seems my movie will be shown on a special screen. Oh, Pop Roxie, fam. But guys, yeah, we are really watching a movie. This is something you don't get in a normal Pokemon game, but big man thing. Let's keep it a buck, because who would have thought something like this would be in a game? Fam, this is it. We're actually watching the movie. It is not like any other game. It's staggering how much the developers tanked this game with so much content. And guys, as you can see, man, there are audience in the other screen. Fam, let's see. Okay, and the hero man is Riolu, man. Let's see. Come on, Pop Roxie, fam. You better get your leg and audience hooked up to this movie. You know them ones there. Okay, so Marksman breaks the man sent that. Okay, partner. Okay, fam, and that's okay, and I guess that's, yeah, okay, Marksman, yeah, brings out Riolu, you know, like that. Anyway, guys, so Brayson, yeah, is an Icarus gym leader from the Pokemon Black and White has returned. Okay, fam. So he came out of retirement. I guess you can teach old Pikachu new tricks, you know, like that. And he said that And the message of truth and idols, I'm here, I'm there, Bracer man. It's not nice to do bad things. An amusement park. You know, guys, don't forget there is a lot of auto-scrolling, fam. You know them way in this movie. So, guys, beware. You know, like that. I'm not sure to do idol of dreams. Really, that's false palm. That should be super effective. You know, like that. Okay, fair enough. Okay, good start. You know, like that tier on. You know, like that right there. And then, okay, that Bryson man, yeah, brings out. Okay, Venipede. All right. Okay, say nothing. Okay, and then the class is like, what's going on? Is someone else hero skits? Bryson Mania says that, and when he killed to my Pokemon, you're pretty good, Revlo man. Despite that, however, you will be brought to your knees before me when I end with my dark secret art. Prepare to be finished. And Riggerman says that, what? That is Bookie. That's a Bookie thing. Now, why would you say that? I'm scared. Like, what the? That should do it. What the fam? Bryson Mania says, I will end you now, Revlo man. And again, I guess that's Venipede, that's super effective, fam. You know, like that. What the Jarvis? Oh my day, that is a peak thing. What the? This is the end for Revlo, man. I didn't have to use my secret arts. Now just stand in the corner and watch me destroy the amusement park. I wasn't here material after all. Facing Bracer man, the masked man ruler man lost all of his strength. The fight, however, no one will ever forget how Tim fought with all his might. Thank you, Revlo man. Goodbye, Revlo man. Bam matches at the cinema, you know, like that. That's peak. Look at that. Let me cut out. Pop Roxie. Let me go, fam. Let me go. Pop Roxie. Like, Pop Roxie's holding Ganica hostage here. I can't even get out. Fam. Like, what was that? Pop Roxie, what was that? You got my eyes burned. You should hold licks for that, fam. You know, like that. Fam, that wasn't a universal acclaimed movie. That wasn't a 98% rated Rotten Tomato movie. That's crazy. You wasted a couple of minutes of Gianca's life to watch that. Fam, seething here. I hope you had a good time. How did you enjoy the movie? Fam, Scout, can you see our faces? Do you think we enjoyed that movie? Everybody here ducked out of the cinema screen here before we even got a chance to run out. What's the matter? I've always dreamed of making my debut on the silver screen. Now I fulfilled that dream. Wait, what are you saying? Different people have different talents. I knew it all along. But I see my daughter striving to balance the responsibility of being a gym leader while pursuing her own dream of being in a band. Although I'm a father, I really want to pursue my own long-held dream. If you stop pursuing your dreams, your life might as well be over, right? Let's keep it a buck here. Let's keep it 100 here. There was no fault on someone who wants to do something as a profession. There was no fault on someone trying. That's life. Even to be an actor, voice actor, director, dancer, music producer, singer, director, animator, even Pokemon battle gaming commentator, etc. You know, and as I said, a profession, not a job, a profession. As a profession is really, really important. But we should realize that, you know, this is not going to fulfill us. We could try so much to try and get something in our human life to fulfill our heart, but in the end, we just get disappointed. But but if you think about it, yeah, even if you deep it right here, that this is the life we live. On this earth, you need a job, a profession, but not a profession that will take over your life. And that is called a career. You know, like that. You know, career always striving, you know, like that. So yes, as I said in the battle against Roxie, that, you know, like all of this here is a profession, a job. It's not something that will take over your life. If you keep on striving for something, and it blinds you for something that's really important, it's gonna make you mad. I'm not gonna lie. And there's something that, guys, that we all need to realize to make sure that our heart and mind are guarded from that. You know, and another thing also, guys, that's here, if we're not careful, be honest with yourself and think about what will happen. Because, like, for example, if you have a lot of money, success is one thing, right? But that shouldn't get to your head. You know, like that. Like, for example, if you have a lot of money changes people. And for me, I want money here for, like, sustainability, you know, like that. But not in a way that will change me as a person. Less of that, you know, like less of that. This is why, guys, that we all need to take responsibility and accountability on the things that we do in life. If we don't, we're never going to mature. We're never going to mature. Big man thing. I'm going back to my duty as a ship captain for now. Someday I'll return to the screen. That's more like it. Never give up. Until that day come, I will leave all the starring roles to you. To Gianca, well, let's see. Holding no promises on that. And to Pop Roxie, as you are going, there's a saying, human life is not about what you want to hear, it's about what you need to hear, you know, like that. So that is why I always keep it 100 here, you know, with the let's plays, the live talks, especially the tips and advice here from these let's plays, you know, like that. Anyway, guys, let's get going because we got a lot to do. And guys, look, like, you guys might be thinking that how on earth did I know about Roxie's dad, you know, the name of Roxie's dad. Now, Pop Roxie is actually from the Pokemon Adventures manga, and he is nowhere to be seen in any media, which is a joke thing, you know, like that. And he did have a character design very unique from others, and as the team and myself were researching, we came across him as Pop Roxie. So then on is when we found out about him. And guys, also in the movie that we just watched, his name does come up here as Pop Roxie in the credits. Anyway, guys, there's the Pokéstar Studios where they do all the filming. So let's go in, man. Mr. Dio is waiting for us. So let's do this. Hey, boss. I brought Gianca. Oh my days. Well, now, thanks for coming. Here we go, guys. We are right in front of the man himself. Here we go. Studio. Anyway, he says, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Studio. I'm the owner of the wonderful Pokéstar Studios. So Gianca, darling, I brought you here because I have actually... Wait up, blood. I wonder why you brought Gianca here. Guys, you know what I think? I think it's all because of, you know, Pop Roxie's movie that we just watched, right? That is an illustration of what is to come next. And guys, you see as we go on, you see later on. And he says that, but I want you to be in a Pokéstar Studio movie. The scout said that you are absolutely, positively oozing. Fam, that's breezy. He said oozing. Say less to that. I wonder if they do this as a profession, you know, job, not a career thing, you know, like that. There is no doubt in my mind that this trainer here will become a top star of Pokéstar Studios silver screen. I know, isn't it fabulous? I'm sure you'll be a big star, darling. You keep on saying darling, blood. So I beg of you, be in the movie. Today, I've even called an amazing, outstanding co-star for you. Bryson, blood. Fam, guys, look at that. Bryson right there, as you can see. And guys, look, the former gym leader. And he says, I'm Bryson, pleased to meet you. Bryson is Pokéstar Studios' pride and joy, our marquee star. I'm prepared. A positively perfect script for a big veteran star like him and a fresh new talent like you. Those eyes. I look forward to acting with you. Bryson, likewise, fam. Likewise. As cool as ever. So that's the situation. Yeah, I knew it, fam. Like I said before. If you talk to the fine staff member over there, you can shoot the film. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Yes, fam, guys. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Well now, Gianca, look forward to working with you. please do your best until we make a movie to release in the theater. I want to alliterate and expand on what he said about, not afraid of making mistakes, guys. Now look, yes, it is good to always make mistakes, like that, and it's always good to always use your downtime. The thing, like the time where things are not going right, to pray, pick yourself up and go again, like that. Like, guys, yeah, if we do not have this instilled into us when young, then when we grow up, there is gonna be meltdowns when making mistakes. And the thing about it is that when you are down and there's a failure and you cannot pick yourself up, this is when the problem lies. And this is where that, I will say that, guys, it is good to make mistakes. There is no problem of making mistakes, like that. The thing about it is that, for example, like when a parent yells or screams at their children when making mistakes, right, that fear becomes part of them. And then when they grow up, that fear, that trauma becomes part of their life, part of their body, to the point that as soon as they grow up, they're gonna have that fear of making mistakes and want to be perfect, when we humans are never perfect, when the only perfect one is God. Can you see the problem here? Can you see where the problem lies there? So then it becomes like a never-ending cycle of trying to be perfect, even though we are not perfect. And also, that's why I say, guys, that it's okay to make mistakes. It is human. Actually, let me say that it is human to make mistakes and then to learn from it. All you have to do is just pray, pick yourself up, and go again. You don't know how many times, guys, that I've made mistakes, even bad ones. And my friends and family are always there for me to help me, like that. So, guys, even for us here who are growing up here, it is now our responsibility to make sure that we pray and deal with our own problems. We can only mature, guys, if we take responsibility on our life, our situation, our problems. It's always good to get help as well, and not to blame, and not to blame other people for it, like that. Rotted, fam. Pop Roxie. And his movie, it was cheeks blood, not going to lie. And he even thought he was a world-class talent. This is what I'm trying to say. But guys, continuing from what I spoke about Bryson in that Dead Food movie. Bryson is the I-Series gym leader from Pokemon Black and White. And I was thinking, what's man talking about? When I saw this, because if you deep it right, Bryson is an actor and his trainer class is Pokemon Trainer, and the only movie star in Pokemon White 2 and also Pokemon Black 2 if you're playing that as well. Meaning that I-Series City contains one of the 3 gyms decommissioned between the events of Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Anyway, guys, let's move on because I've spoken a bit too much here. And look at that, guys. Look at that. Someone that has a mocap suit right there. Now, this is a mocap suit this bro is wearing, as I said before, those green street suit thing, the ones there. So when they move, it registers here on the software they're using to make the movie. So mocap suit, short for motion capture suit, is what actors wear to bring characters to life in films and games. It is covered in little sensors that track your movement. So when you move your arm, the digital character does the exact same thing, and this delivers realistic results, the ones there. In Pokéstar Studios, when filming, it is like being a star of your own movie whenever it's a superhero, a villain, or a mysterious masked figure. The mocap suit makes your every move feel real in the silver screen. Anyways, hey, want to know anything about Pokéstar Studios? Sure, I mean, this is like home to me, like that. Look, scripts, acting, lines, popularity. Okay, fam. Alright, let's start with scripts. Pokéstar Studio films are shot while following a script. In other words, the script is a foundation, the rest of the movie is built on. Direction for making, filming, work, and information about the other actors is also written in the script. You can look at it while shooting, so check it if you are in trouble. The scripts you can shoot increases depending on things like the content of the movies you have made or how much you have grossed. Hey, want to know anything about Pokéstar Studios? Pokemon 1. Pokemon are an indispensable part of movie making in Pokéstar Studios. That's what says Pokéstar, isn't it? The actor and the Pokemon acting are what makes the shoot proceed. At first, we have to rent Pokemon for each different script. Once you have made a good film, you'll be able to shoot it again with your own Pokemon. Very interesting. That kind of way you use my own Pokemon after using a rental Pokemon, you know, like that. Anyway, Pokemon 2. Pokéstar Studios, any Pokemon can participate in the filming, but you need to pay attention to the moves it knows. Okay, guys, so I can actually see that, yeah, that when it comes to rental Pokemon, yeah, suits the movie itself, right? It suits the movie itself, but there's a risk if we end up using our own Pokemon, yeah, for the movie when we're shooting. Okay, all right, so that is actually quite, that's wavy, I tell you that, man, innit? Very, very good challenge, innit? Sick stuff right there. If a Pokemon knows any of these moves, it can't be in a movie. Oh, Transform, Torment, and Matrimony. Okay, sure. These moves get in your co-star's way, so they are banned at Pokéstar Studios. Keep this in mind when filming with your own Pokemon. Okay, let's go to the next one. Acting. The basic of Pokéstar Studios film action resembles Pokemon battling, but it's not a battle, so winning isn't always important. Well, that's interesting because of what happened to that dead food movie of Pop Roxie, you know, like that. Hints about what to do are written in the script, so check it carefully. The director's comments are also can be helpful. Okay. Lines. As the shoot goes on, you can pick lines. Choose the line that makes you think this is great. The lines you choose will change the co-star's acting and the story of the final film itself. Okay, guys, number three, the last one is popularity. As you make movies and they are played in the theater, you will become popular. If you become popular, I'm sure good things will happen. Okay, cool. And then the last one is I'm fine, which is like same thing as back. Okay, do your best. Sick stuff. Anyway, oh look, a vending machine. Okay, let's check this out. All right, let's check. Okay. Yeah, guys, the vending machine. Yeah. I'm going to repeat again next time in this recording, but the vending machine, guys, yeah, you can only buy one item at a time. You know, like that, which is really annoying actually. But guys, yeah, I'll tell you this again. Let me just choose lemonade. See, drop down. See, we got a lemonade right there, guys, as you can see. And then see, and then look. It says that we just buy another one instead of us here. Doing like what it does in the PokéMart, like able to change the quantity of how many items that we need from the vending machine, you know, like that. Anyway, let's talk to her. Pokéstar Studios movies are shot using rental Pokemon, right? Does it mean My Little Lily Puppet can't be in the movies? And then the guy says that if you shoot a movie here with rental Pokemon once successfully, then you can use your own Pokemon. That's why me and my Stunfisk are shooting for the stars. Right, Stunfisk? Alright, let's check it out. Hey. Anyway, no more here can't stop. Stunfisk. You know the ones there. Alright, let's go. There's no more in here. I saw something on this side. There's a way through here as well. I mean, let's look to him. Looking at the photos, the frame. He said, hi, you are new, right? Yes, Gillianka is new here. Listen up. If you're an actor, be sure to check the script. Work hard and try to be the big star like Bryson. Cool. You see, this is the dressing room for amazing beauty scouted from the something or other region. Too bad Gilbert isn't here because he's from another region, or like that. Anyways, I wonder what's going on inside. If you okay, I think you're talking about that up here, innit? Okay, there's a bit of some frames here, and oh, look at that, guy! Look, the green screen studio there, right there, guys. As you can see. Anyway, let's talk to him then. He says that I'm the video effects specialist, or I'm the visual effects specialist. Okay. You've seen those green screens on the soundstage, right? Yes, I have. I was excited to see it, you know, like that. Images filmed in front of them are turned into impressive movies using computers. Yes, that's what we spoke about the motion capture suit downstairs, right there. Anyway, let's talk to the guard. Okay, this must be the changing room where that guy was talking about downstairs. You know, I wonder why he was laughing though. Peak, innit? Only special stars approved by our boss are allowed into this special dressing room. Like a brat like you, what? Has no business here. Scram, get out of here. What a waste, man. What's man talking about? Don't make me laugh, fam. Man, like arguing for the sake of it. Just watch, man. Your uncle will be here one day, you know, like that. The way that you are. Oh my days. Oh fam. Anyway guys, let's go here. Finally now we can able to shoot our first movie here at the Pokéstar Studios. You know, the green screen. So welcome to the soundstage of Pokéstar Studios. Would you like here to try and shoot a movie? Yes, but let me show the explanation first. You can make movies here at Pokéstar Studios. You act with other actors as demonstrated by the script. If you meet all the conditions for completing the movie, then it's a wrap. Then you use the most cutting edge video effects or visual effect technology and finish the movie in an instant. Be careful because the necessary conditions here for making a good movie are different from the script to script. Fam, that is interesting. The final movie is released in the Pokéstar Studio Theater. Yes guys, like we were before. So be sure to check it out after. Okay. Sick. Okay. So guys, I guess that rental Pokemon, since this is SGzEnt's debut, you know, like that. So let's do that right there. Yes, rental Pokemon. Anyway, we can't choose our Pokemon because we haven't got one successful movie with a rental Pokemon yet. So there was no way we could have. Anyway guys, hey fam, I can see someone on the left there. They're like editors and video effect editors on the PC doing some video editing work. That's right, connected here to the green screen. So in post-production they can add CGI effects, digital effect, background and sound effects, you know, like that. Fam, I can't wait. Anyway guys, 3, 2, 1 and action. Oh, the developers, big up to them. You know what it is, you know, like that. Anyway, this should be light work. Okay, so Bryson, the movie star, brings out. Okay, I'm gonna bring out Riolu right there, guys. Okay, so scene 1. First, check the script. In other words, the scenario. Okay, blood, you know, like that. Anyway, guys, Pokéstar Studio is like a contest here in Unova, something like a battle facility, you know, like that. Now, shooting the movie in this game is not all what it seems. It's like a puzzle and we gotta figure it out. Now, the rental Pokemon is probably the best one to go because it gives us the tools we need to succeed in the shooting, although we prefer to use our own Mandem, you know, the ones there. So, let's see what we can do. So guys, here on the screen right there, we see at the top left there are 2 video filming kind of icons at the top, and then the first one is glowing. So it's telling us that, guys, we got 2 scenes according. Yes, the filming mark on the top left hand corner. Anyway guys, so okay, so let's go to scenario, and it says here that a hero battles the masked man who is targeting the amusement park. Oh my days. Oh, this tells me everything I need to know. I was right. We're basically doing a revamp here of Pop Roxie's Dead Food movie. Oh my fam. The green screen shooting background right here, as you can see in the Pokéstar Studios where we're shooting the movie. I don't know if you saw it 10 or 15 seconds ago or when Gillianco brought out the rental Riolu. You can see as the screen is going up and down as I'm taking long to make a move. It is showing the LED lights above. Really brilliant detail from the developers, you know, them ones there. And guys, as you can see right here with the scenario, scene 1. You see that it's being ticked. It's showing us here that what we need to do, and it says that, guys, that use a move dark type is weak too. And guys, you can see right there that pawn word is a dark steel type, showing us that we have to use a fighting type move, you know, like that. It reminds me of Pauline and Lipa. Remember when we caught Pauline earlier in our travel in the new Unova, and that is weak against, you know, fighting type, since it's also a dark type Pokemon. So I'm gonna do that right now, guys. As you can see, I'm gonna do false palm right there, as you can see. And guys, we just saw your ice punch. Can you imagine? blood, us doing Ice Punch here. You'll be bare lucky if the move freezes the opponent, because like the movie has to go according to the director's vision. If it doesn't, the director will either stop the shooting or the opponent will just kill you, you know, like that. And guys, I'll be real bloody when it comes to like revamp and reboots. This reminds me of the Marvel movies, including Spider-Man and the classics of Spider-Man since the early 2000s. And we will talk briefly about this soon, because like, I really like Spider-Man and I really like the reboots, as long as it has the potential, you know, to be better than the original. You know, like that, fam. What? Oh my days! I knew it. Less of that. It looks like because Pop Roxie said I'm scared in, you know, in his version of the movie, it changed the scene for his Pokemon to get attacked, isn't it? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna choose Bring It On. Bring it on. Well said. My dark secret arcs enter. Take them and be gone. I can see that working for that line. Blood, is that even English? So guys, we go back to scenario. Exactly like what we saw before, is to knock out every Pokemon of the opponent. Back to the script. Now it's saying, look, now it's saying, guys, they use a move flying type is weak too. And guys, we're gonna go and choose Ice Punch right there. Yes, I was right. That's right. It's all because Pop Roxie said I'm scared in his movie. So it changed the entire scene for his Pokemon to get attacked here by Air Slash. But now that I did Bring It On, you know, the ones there, he's doing a move that's not super effective against Ruler, giving me a chance to finish him off. Alright, cool. We have finished shooting our first film in the new Unova. And I tell you fam, this is gonna hit different, you know, them way there. Good work on the shoot. Would you like to release the film you shot? Whoa fam, that was quick fam. The editors in the video effects editors were on a quick thing. Adding the digital effect, the CGI effect, the background, the sound effects in the movie, and got the movie out blood. Fam. And guys, yeah, like I said before, you know, like this revamp of Pop Roxie's Deathfield movie reminds me of the different Spider-Mans that we have now, like Spider-Man 1 to 3 with Tobey Maguire in the early 2000s. Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, and now we have the Spider-Man that is, you know, that's linked with the Marvel universe that we have now with Tom Holland. Now fam, saving this game, as you see right here, this has got to be one of the most braziest thing I've seen. This is a full save during the tutorial. This is not a foolproof save. It will only make a save if you already have a save file to overwrite. It works on a fresh game with no save file, but if you decide to start a new game over a used save file, the game will actually fail to save the game and not tell you, which is spooky, you know, like that. If you turn off the game with this is the only save game file on a previous save cartridge, your progress of this point is gone. So guys, keep a note on that, and fam, keep an eye on that. And fam, like blood, like this is very interesting, you know, them ones, because like when I played this game before, I didn't know any of this. The experience here of playing this game and also Pokéstar Studios wasn't as memorable yet as the other games before, but I will probably return here to try it out again. I do remember there are movies that you can film and shoot. You know, most of the movies are unlocked by criteria, like one of the movies called the Full Metal Cop series, if I remember. This series here is unlocked by grossing more than 500 billion Poké dollars, fam, on one of the movies created. And then another one, Big Monster, which is unlocked here by entering the Hall of Fame as well. It's also a good one as well. So there is a lot, you know, you can actually, you know, do here. And like I hear there's like 11 series and there are like 14 movies you can film. So really sick, fam, you know, like that. Really cool, man. And yeah, man, let's see what happens in the future. You never know, I may return here. Oh, that's right, got it. Boo. So sorry, Gillianka, darling, I have to hurry off, but Gillianka, you should go and see how your debut turned out. I'm sure it'd be an amazing movie. You're in it after all. Ciao, see you again soon. Pokéstar Studios is always waiting for you, Gillianka. Arrivederci. You know, guys, let's go outside. and let's talk it to the people outside for a little bit. Okay, let's talk. Okay, and more people. Ooh, wow, 6 stuff. Look at this place. Okay, let's talk to the guy. They're like bare manu with mocap suits, isn't it? You're in Pokéstar Studios actor as well, right? A single line from an actor can change the entire film. Movie shoots are full of possibilities at Pokéstar Studios. And there's a lollipop right there. Yay. They're there now. Anyway, let's go here to another mocap guy. I'm rehearsing right now. In order to make a good film, doing a lot of work before a shoot is really important. I cannot agree more, my G. That's what I have to do every time I'm doing my script writing, voice acting, the voiceover, my lyrics with my singing, you know, my music, especially the research for this Let's Play with the team. It's bare long but enjoyable, but that's the rule, innit? Practice makes perfect, you know, like that. And guys, the director is talking about the lollipop we see at the right of us. And the director, what he was saying, man, I hear it still, but first of all, my lollipop was trying to make his acting debut, and you out here disrespecting his fur like some kind of bad wig, blood. And he says, but, you know, the assistant director, he says that working for him is teaching me a lot. You know what, fam? I respect that, you know, like that. You're owning up here to where you are, and that takes guts. But yeah, man, the director, man, he might be on a strict thing, you know, being real harsh, but that's because like he sees the bigger picture. And when he was on a mad thing here with Lollipop's fur, that wasn't just about the fur, you know, the ones, that was about detail. And I can relate to that massively, you know, with my music, Gibber's Pokemon adventures, the Let's Plays. And it's all about the high standards, you know, that we set on ourselves, especially for me. You know, the ones there, and like, let me tell you something, man, like back when I started voice acting, making music, content creation, I had people telling me straight up that this is rubbish, this ain't good enough, you know, big man thing. And yeah, it stung. But guess what? That pressure made me grow. Not only did it make me say, I'm gonna prove you wrong, but it also proved me wrong and what I had inwardly this whole time, because like something like that, and even those who show sympathy and encouragement too in a loving, soft way, can bring the best out of you. Anyway guys, our first movie reboot, our movie that we just shot a little while ago, Bryce and Man, you know the ones there. Let's get our popcorn, drink, and some fried chicken, and let's do this. And there we go, guys, the Real Girl versus Bryce and Man. Okay fam, not a lot of people watching the revamped version of Pop Roxie's movie. But since it's Gillian's debut movie, I think it's normal that the audience in the cinema are not going to be a lot. You know, fam. And if I think about it, man, they could have done a better promotion all over Unova, you know them ones there. And the hero name is Real Little Girl. Fam, actually, you know what? I realized that the protagonists in game don't talk. Now, since this is a movie, especially what we saw here when we shooting the movie, I will not accept if you don't talk, Gillianka. Let that land, fam. And this is absolutely sick, blood, I'm not going to lie. Look at the digital editing the CGI effect does right here, blood. And also guys, we saw that Buki thing here, what Bryce and Man did with his cape and then bring out his Pokemon. And fam, this is gonna be wavy thing, you know them way there. And guys, also in this movie and movies to come, you have the license to press the button A to move forward instead of the games to for the game to auto scroll for you. And wow fam, look at her, man. That's calm, fam. I'm not going to lie, man, with her costume. Now, this is one of the gender differences in this game, right? If you get different outfits here, you get to choose the boy Nate or the girl Rosa. And this is how the boy your outfit looks like. Okay, there we go, guys. And the Pernwood is down. Fantastic false pump right there, as you can see. And Bryce Man is bringing out Vertibi. You know them way there. Okay, and let's see what's happening. Hey, what's going on? It's one of those hero skits. A single hit to kill my Pokemon. You're pretty good, Real Girl. Despite that, however, you will get down on your knees before me when I aim you with my dark secret arts. Prepare to be finished. Bring it. Look at that, fam! Oh my mandem, fam! Oh my days! I told, man! She talks, fam! She talks! That's wavy settings! That's a wavy thing, fam! This is scenes! Look, I have to point this out because, like, this is the only few times the protagonist actually talks in a Pokemon game. It's cool because, like, it shows that they are humans with feelings, personalities, and flaws. Not some sprite avatar walking around in some game version region, you know them way there. And guys, look at that ice pump super festival. As you can see right there, Venipede is down, fam. And look at that Bryson, man. Fam, you're getting cooked, blood. Look at that. Reveal your secret of to take down my Pokemon with one hit.
Don't you get it, Bryson, man? This is an amusement park filled with the idols of people. Be in your best behavior and go home.
I tell you, fam, Pokéstar Studios is honestly sick, fam. I'm not gonna lie. It's cool to see the protagonist so animated and full of life compared to the others here in the other main games. Oh my days, bro. And yes, man, we love real little girl, bro. You know them way there.
Bryson, man, the mask man, what are you planning to do?
Teaching Bryson, man, the mask man, a lesson. The real little girl here saved the amusement park. Having spoken to the daring town, Bryson man disappeared into thin air. To protect the truth and the idol of Unova, go on, real little girl. Fight on, real little girl. Fam, we definitely had a better outcome than what Pop Roxie did. You know them way there. What do you say? Like I said before, I'm scared. Blah, crap, man. Peeking on Donya, fam. Hey, look, the director, what? Sergio Pokemonski. Man like Brewski, a name you don't see every day. Hey, sick, we got applause from the audience. So, any post movie credits? Oh, fam. Anyway, guys, this is just the start, you know them way there. And it's too bad that we haven't got like a post movie credits, isn't it? Nah? Okay. No probs. Say less. Anyways, absolutely cool, you know them ones there, man. That was on a wavy thing. Just know, bro, I just knew that this movie was gonna hit different, you know them ones there. Anyway, guys, let's go to the woman over here, and she says the records set by the Pokéstar Studio movies are left on this board. Oh, smack. Okay, so this is the Hall of Fame for drama, yeah? I hear it. So this is the leaderboard of the cinematic greatness. Move over to Bryson, man, right there, guys. As you can see, Ilianka's debut is about to get so heated. 32 billion record box office gross. Blood, they would need a burn humor just to look at this board. The box office banging, the plot twisting, shockers, guys, there, man. Let me tell you something, man. They're all locked into that. Now, guys, here also, if you go and do this again but use your one of the random one of your Pokemon and it doesn't fulfill its advantage, like for example both of your Pokemon and the opponent's Pokemon wasn't able to knock each other out yet in the movie, somehow it gives better expectation to the fans of a twist in the movies, you know the ones there. And also it will gross a lot more than usual just because of a twist in the movie, and that is called twist ending. Now, guys, here before I speak about the vending machine, just also remember, guys, that the twist ending I mentioned about, your fans will somehow give you better rewards for it, like Lava Cookie, for example. You know the ones there. Like Lava Cookie is like a full heal, but a Pokemon can hold on to them and you can use them from there. When you do the twist ending, Mr. Studio will come and explain what just happened, and then what will happen is that you will get more medals from Mr. Medal just because of the higher gross, and then you'll get more movies to act in. Anyway, guys, as you can see right there, guys, I'll purchase a fresh water, man, because those are good for value, good for money, you know that. I would recommend, guys, as get as much as you can right here. But me, I will not get lemonades, yeah, but get the others, right, guys. And also, yeah, a little hint, guys, for you, yeah, is that the reason why your fresh water is so good is because like it is from Mount Silver, you know, in between the Kanto and the Johto region, bro. And also, guys, here, the downside of this part is that, as you can see, I'm purchasing this fresh water, right? You can see that I cannot purchase a bulk. I can only purchase one at a time. You know the ones there. So, guys, the fresh water is a price of the regular potion, which begs the question, why does super potion even exist at all when lemonade is available roughly at the same price and is way cheaper? And also another question is, why was even potion invented? Seriously, blood, when fresh water heals 50 hit points and potion heals 20 hit points. They made it worse by adding these things into it, guys, as you can see right there. You know, guys, here, this is a huge fan right here, guys, as you can see. And guys, because of the movie that we just did here, guys, we are going here to get lemonade, guys, as you can see right there, guys. So, guys, yeah, this is on a lemonade thing, you know, the ones there. So, guys, yeah, when you do films, you get fans and they will reward you based on your success of your movie. right? And guys, bad endings actually give us worse rewards than the standard good endings, as obviously you would expect. The bad endings, it makes you the bag packer right here, guys. They give you 1 fresh water when you would normally get 5 lemonades here from him. Also, a twist movie star being used in any movie causes it to gross higher than it normally would, like I said before. Fam, it's mad, man. Like, how many much did I get? 32 billion Pokéstars and all I get is lemonades, blood. Anyways, guys, this whole thing that we just explained, man, with the bad packer and one, oh, Mr. Studio, oh my days, I wonder what he wants. Oh my days. Anyway, guys, I was just gonna say, guys, that the experience we've had with the bad packer and the fans here is that the fans here of the player may give us items after a new movie is finished, depending on the ending earned. The player gains more fans here as their star rank increases, and this is more likely that the more films and success you get, the better rewards you get. Thank you, Mr. Studio, blood. I can't believe it. Pokéstar Studios, wow, man, such a unique piece of content that I mean, I will never ever gonna see again, you know, like that. Fantastic stuff, making our brain work and think, problem solve, and to get the right output from the puzzle element. You know them way there. I definitely recommend that. And guys, yeah, look at what he said there. He says that, yeah, just looking at the posters is getting exciting. What movies should I watch today? And you know what? That's the power of vision. The posters, fam. The more than art, they represent dreams brought to life. Every great movie started as an idea, a spark. We will talk about the elderly couple, you know, them way there, because like, obviously we have to keep on moving, but movies and the ideas, someone had to believe in that spark, put in the hard work, turn it into something worth putting on that wall. So guys, man, yeah, don't just watch whatever's trending, watch something that challenges you, getting out of your comfort zone, you know, like that. Something that makes you think, stay up your spirit, cause real leaders, blood, we don't just consume, we learn and we study greatness and figure out how to apply things in our daily life. And guys, what I'm saying here is deeper than what it may seem here on the surface. And guys, now man, we can talk about, man, yeah, the elderly couple, isn't it, blood? Because that I really like here what the old man here was, you know, was saying. I was thinking about that, man, because he said that the love story, you know, just like this, and that's beautiful, you know, like that, because like a love story that lasts, it ain't written in the script, you know, them ones there, yeah, it's built in by day-to-day grind, that loyalty, that patience, the moments no one sees behind the scenes, and that's real cinema right there. And you know, I really like here what the you know the elderly woman just said, because like she asked here that here, what are we gonna watch today? And I agree with the elder woman, because like it's all about what you feed your mind that shapes your future. Pick something that sparks your ambition, stir up your soul a little. If you're watching it with someone you love, it becomes a memory. So don't pick a movie, pick a moment. Anyway, here's a little guy right there. Let's check what he says. And he says that someday I'm going to be in pictures, become a famous actor, and buy a mansion. Okay, I hear it still. That's a big dream, you know. Wanting nice things like a big house, a car, success. There's nothing wrong with that. But the issue is never the things. It's our heart. Let me share something we do for free. We live in a world where everyone's searching to feel full. Some chase bread, you know, money, fame, even finding love to feel something inside. But as someone who has seen a lot on this road, if your heart ain't right, you will still feel empty, blood. Big man thing, I've seen it. You can have everything like being the biggest star in the world, top of the mountain thing, but when you get there, you realize it's useless upon useless, it's vanity, and there's nothing there. We're all in that boat, you know, them ones there, even for me, and I don't trust myself. That is why with trusted vital people can help you to have a soft heart and soul that's grounded and gentle in truth and love, and that's power, blood. It's about building who you are on the inside, your soul, your heart, your walk with the Lord. So yeah, dream. Just don't let that dream become your idol. Like I said, with our heart, build that person within you with God, not just the life around you. That's real power, that's real peace. Alright fam, man has dropped some soul vitamins thing here real quick. But anyway, let's continue this Pokéstar madness here before Lillipop start demanding a trailer and a latte, you know, like that. Oh my day fam, that's a myth, blood. That's the Skyarrow Bridge right there. And this is the Royal Unova. Oh my days, look at that. That's the Skyarrow Bridge and the Royal Unova, fam. Oh my days. Let's check out this Skyarrow Bridge right here, and it says it's a set for a movie. It's a model of a Skyarrow Bridge done to 1 in 144 scale. Blood, you know, like that. There are plenty of movies that use this kind of small models to shoot a certain part of the film. These models reminds me of the movie Titanic back in the 90s, where they use this kind of models to shoot a certain part of the movie, exactly what we see here of the Royal Unova. Look at that, it says here, this detailed model of the Royal Unova is a set for a movie. Royal Unova, blood. What a luxury liner, obviously referred to as the pleasurable Royal Unova. And fam, when we get to Castelia City, you will see what I'm talking about, fam. But guys, I want to explain, talk a little bit about the Skyarrow Bridge, right? I will not explain much, but I'll explain it as time goes on in our travels. But Skyarrow Bridge is a long suspension bridge that connects from the southern eastern part of Unova via the Pinwheel Forest to Castelia City in the central Unova. The bridge serves as a means of transportation into and out of Castelia City. Yeah, look at little girl saying rah, like that. Now guys, do you know why I'm like that? It's because, right, I have to talk about some of my favorite animes, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball in general, One Piece, Attack of Titan, but Naruto, blood. Man, I tell you, blood, man, linking to this little tap man saying raw, them way there, man. It reminds me of the Ninetales, but fam, we are walking in Pokéstar Studios, man, surrounded with all their cinematic energy, and I can't help but think about one of my all-time favorite anime series, Naruto, especially the second series, Naruto Shippuden. And it's a masterpiece that combines action, emotion, storytelling in a way that's truly inspiring, fam. And one of my favorite characters, Naruto, fam. The guy, man, an outcast, a prankster with a dream of becoming Hokage, man, and he was rejected by his whole village. Look at how difficult that might have been in the beginning of Naruto, the first series. And I know how that feels. But despite the odds, man, he never gave up, man, and worked harder than anybody else, man, to earn that respect. And that's the kind of energy I bring to my grind too. But for him, man, Naruto, man, him becoming, man, the hero of the Hidden Leaf Village, man, that is a testimony of, of his perseverance, man, and believing in oneself. But fam, there was so much I can say here about Naruto, the series itself and the characters, man, including one of my favorite characters, man, Obito, for example, including some of my favorite anime shows, man, like Dragon Ball and One Piece. But we will stop here talking about that. Now guys, I'm going to talk to you here a little bit about something that is, let me just say it out of the blue thing. The ones there, something that you normally wouldn't see or normally wouldn't hear, because obviously we have all this, this wonderful place of Pokéstar Studios. So I'm going to try this out, and like I said, fam, you may know where I'm coming from, like that. Let's see. Is that Sabrina from the Kanto region? Man, what is this whole psychic type Geonet doing here at Pokéstar Studios? From flirting spin with her mind in Saffron City to acting in a full-blown movies like Mysterious Doors of the Magical Land. That's wild, blood. The ones there. Anyways, I'm saying this here because remember that clown that we just bumped into as I was talking about the NPCs, like the couple that was talking about love and and what movie they should watch, as well as the guy that was looking at the posters here on the wall, the ones there. He mentioned about the Kanto gym leader Sabrina, like that. I rate that, real talk, fam. Let's keep it a buck. That's what it looks like here when someone's not boxed off in here by just one title, like I mentioned about Roxanne when we just came into the back city. She ain't just a gym leader, she's an actress now, expanding her world, her story, her reach. Now guys, in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, she takes on a new role here as an actress. After her days here as a sidekick type gym leader in Kanto, Sabrina transitions into the entertainment world and stars in movies produced here by Pokéstar Studios. Now, Guys, here, if you have seen me here with Gilbert's Pokemon Adventures, I cannot stress this enough of how character development is so important and it hits different blood. She ain't just some cold psychic gym leader anymore. She has evolved. Guys, like this, right? In games and anime, character development ain't just fluff. It's the soul of the series, you know, like that. And that's how we people connected to the series, you know, the anime or the manga. And when characters changes, you know, show their struggles, and that's real growth, and that's real, you know, like that. And guys, it mirrors life. That's why people rate characters like Sasuke, Hitachi, you know, and Naruto, or Nami in One Piece here with Zoro, you know, like that. They went through deep struggles. And that's why even in Gilbert's Pokemon Adventures, right, it's not just about battles. My guy is learning how to lead, how to love, how to fight darkness inside and out. You know, like that. And when I mean like my guy, man, I mean like Gilbert, like Mary, like Boo, you know, like Mark, Brad, you know, and there's loads more, fam, loads more. You know, and if you watch it very carefully, man, it like probably outside from the surface here, it may look like that character development, man, is nowhere to be seen. But actually, if you look at it very, very carefully, there is. But growth, that's where the story breathes. You know, like that. That's where the heart gets touched. So this transition from a gym leader to actress showcases Sabrina's versatility and adds depth to her character. And you know, and her involvement, you know, in Pokéstar Studios, it also emphasized, you know, the studio's prestige, attracting noble figures here from various regions. You know, let that be a word here for someone, and just because people knew you as one thing, oh, he's just a battler, fam, or like, oh, she's just a gym leader, blood. It doesn't mean you have to stay like that forever. You can shift lanes, just like how Sabrina did. So big ups, man. So really big up to the ones who is evolving, not just their Pokemon but their mindset, fam. And that's real leveling up right there. Also, fam, now if you go right here, you see empty pedestal over here, yeah, the one that's chilling with no statue on it, like as if it's waiting for someone special. That's not a glitch thing, you know, like that. That's actually a foresight. That's Pokéstar Studios basically saying, yo, Gillianka, I know you don't like it to make things an idol or put people on a pedestal or make a monument of yourself, but we saved this spot just for you, fam. Well, let's see, you know, like that. But guys, yeah, you can see this massive hill right in front of us. Now guys, yeah, let's go into the town map. So I'm gonna go to the bag, and then I'm going to go into town map right there. So let's do that. Now guys, yeah, as you can see right there, we are in Pokéstar Studios right there, as you can see. And I'm gonna do your Driftville City right there. Now fam, you can see in the town map that there's a mountain in between us and a city called Driftville City, where the World Pokemon Tournament is located, blood, which I cannot wait for. Funny how this map teases it, you know, Pokéstar Studios and Driftville City look like neighbors, just a hill between them, you know, the ones there. But you gotta trek you all the way through Verbank, Castilia, and one more city just to get there. That's not a glitch thing, that's live teaching right there. Big goals don't always zoom right into view. Sometimes you gotta go into the scenic route, go through failures, processing, cross a few bridge, fight a few scrubs, training, praying, getting back up again before you get to where you wanna be. Now guys, here, it's not inconvenient. That's character building right there. So fam, they're close on paper, but in the game, that mountain in the middle here means that you got to earn that walk, you know, like that. So let's keep trekking, blood. Exactly like that statue, right? You don't earn it yet just by showing up in a suit and delivering 2 lines like you were in a supermarket ad. Nah, less of that. You gotta grind, you gotta direct, act, deliver that 5-star box office smash, and even survive with that sci-fi robot invasion while keeping your hair intact, you know, the ones there. Because that's the thing, man, that's life, innit? That's life, as I said before. You know, we don't want that, you know, we don't want any of these statues, recognition, followers, you know, blue ticks. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't get the statues here until you complete the script properly. You know, like every role, every failure, every good ending, every twist ending you fought for. You know, that statue is built on legacy, your legacy, fam. But as I said, man, we don't want that legacy to blind you. You know, that empty pedestal, that's a mirror. Big man thing, it's a mirror. It's saying, yeah, you ready to step up and become a legend, or just passing through like a background extra? So one day, guys, we will see, man, sunglasses on, low cape, just take it on the blowing man, yeah, of the Verbank breeze. Until then, though, let's keep shooting. Lights, camera, realness, blood. Now, guys, there's something on my mind right now that I would like to talk to you about, and something to do with, like I said, man, like every failure, you know, every getting up, you know, learning, processing things, you know, especially when anything happens in life, you know. Now, learning it is really, really important. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie or like a kind of experienced thing. We all need to learn from pros, even newbies, because they might have something that we don't have. We may learn something off from them, and also learning from our mistakes. In everything, it's not about pulling rank saying, man, like just because I've been a voice actor or an actor for you know, like 30, 40 years, I shouldn't learn from you. Less of that. Be humble, blood. I also learn things from my little brother, my friends, my family, or people that are younger than me, you know, that are better than me, experiencing in script writing, voice acting, even making the series, or anything in life. Now, as well, anyone who's a parent, man, also listen to your children. You may learn something that you never knew about. And another that, it's also good to know who your children are. It's always good, man, to understand your children, blood, and then where they're coming from. You may not know where they're coming from, but at least, man, that you know where they are in some points. You know, we all need to learn something. And also, guys, children, at least, man, have a time here to speak it with your parents. Have that family moment, you know, between you and your parent, or between you and you and your grandparents, man, about life, because they will tell you stories that you didn't know about, what they went through, you know, and you get a lot from what they went through, especially right now, blood, man. Like, I'm gonna show you right now what I'm talking about, like what we do in this Let's Play for some time, like I'm talking to mom right now, and mom says, oh, you're signed for the energy. What do you need, dear? Fam, as per usual, man, Pokéstar Studios, blood, and she says, Pokéstar Studios, what? You're going to be in a movie? Of course, mom. Mom? Gilek went on a debut. Well, I have to go and see it. You have to go and see it, you know, like that. Guys, this is what I'm talking about, man. Spending time here with mom. And those of you, man, who also got grandparents, great grandparents, fam, I tell you, man, I cannot stress this enough, man. Like I said, man, go and have a special time with them. Sit with them. Have a hot chocolate, lunch, brunch, snack with them, like. Look, and she says, oh, a little advice. Acting is all about being natural. Like, guys, exactly like this, man. Getting advice, learning about what they went through. And also, you're seeing, guys, man, like the you know, the importance about what they went through and how to apply it, man, in our lives as well. Fam, you will see, man, what they went through, man. It's absolutely like fantastic, fam. Like what you learn from back in the day, because, like, guys, man, if you appreciate of what things that have been going on in the past, you get to actually even like see where all of these things come from, like technology, for example. Like, can you see that back in the day how computers have evolved and grew, and technology have also grown and evolved over time, and look what we have now, something small like that. Especially, guys, man, like back in the day, bedrooms used to have sinks, you know, like that. Bedrooms used to have sinks, fam. Sinks, you know, where you wash your hands in that. These days, you don't have that. New homes don't have basements. Old homes used to have basements where you're able to put your stuff in. These days, they don't do that, fam. They don't do that, guys. And then there are a lot of things, man, like even like right now, yeah, we have notepads, we have journals on our phone here where we're able to type. We have Microsoft Word on the computers where we're able to write notes, you know, the stuff that even our diary, if you guys do diary, you write things what happened in the day. Back in the day, guys, they have books. But guys, man, let's go straight back here to like Pokéstar Studios, because the developers, man, they were on a mad thing, a crazy brazy thing right here, man. Like I cannot stress this enough, my mouth. But big ups, man, to the developers, man. You know what it is, man. They put a lot of an effort thing into this to make it so interesting, man. So guys, man, that is what I wanted to plug, man, especially yeah, what mom wants to plug right there, you know, on the cross transceiver. I think man can stop here, blood, you know, like that. Now, man, I'm gonna cut for now, you know, like that. This video, man, has been a long thing, but fam, I've definitely enjoyed it, you know, like that. Now, guys, yeah, that we have had, man, the first taste, man, of Pokéstar Studios. Do you know what we have unlocked? Yes, we have unlocked some things for Pokéstar Studios, but guys, as I said before, there is more to that, you know, like that. So guys, you must stay tuned for that. And also, we have unlocked even more stuff for us here to go further into our travels, you know, like that. So next time in Pokemon White 2, and those of you playing Pokemon Black 2, we're going to return to Verbank City to see how we're going to get to Castelia City. You know, the ones there. Anyways, take care of yourself. Bless. Peace. Big up all you, man, for watching it. It has been locked in. See you guys then. Say no more.